global news update on top Accolade news. From fragile truces to fierce tempests, tonight's headlines reveal a world on the edge yet pushing forward. In Paris, compromise teases a political revival. In Washington, the shutdown deepens its human toll. From the deserts of Gaza to the floods of Europe, power, pressure and perseverance define the global story tonight. Let's begin. France edges to its budget breakthrough. U.S. shutdown standoff widens rift between White House and Congress. Starmer urges swift action on UK-India trade pact. Pakistani Taliban ambush kills 11 soldiers. First up in France, a rare glimmer of unity. Caretaker Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu said on Wednesday that dissolving France's parliament now appears increasingly unlikely after productive talks with opposition parties revealed a broad willingness to approve the national budget before year's end. Lecornu described a momentum and convergence emerging from discussions aimed at stabilizing the government following weeks of political uncertainty. The talks, which included leaders across the political spectrum, were intended to break the impasse led by President Emmanuel Macron's minority government. Lecornu is expected to brief Macron on the outcome, as both seek to restore confidence in the administration and avoid the turmoil of a new legislative election. After months of paralysis, France may finally be rediscovering the art of political compromise. While France finds a flicker of unity, Washington's power struggle shows no such mercy. The Trump administration has ignited a political firestorm after warning that hundreds of thousands of furloughed federal employees may not be entitled to back pay once the government shutdown ends, despite the 2019 law explicitly guaranteeing it. The Office of Management and Budget memo, revealed on Tuesday, prompted outrage across party lines, with Democrats labeling it illegal and even senior Republicans calling it a strategic mistake. Around 750,000 federal workers have already missed paychecks as Senate negotiations remain deadlocked over budget and healthcare provisions. With Washington mired in partisan standoffs, the livelihood of ordinary workers hang in the balance. In America's capital, it's the powerless who pay the price for the powerful's gridlock. Across the Atlantic, London is racing to cash in on a new partnership. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Wednesday called for the UK-India Free Trade Agreement to be enacted as quickly as humanly possible as he began a two-day visit to Mumbai with over 100 business and academic leaders. The deal, signed in July by Starmer and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, aimed to boost bilateral trade by £25.5 billion by 2040 and strengthen Britain's economic strategy. Starmer is expected to meet Modi on Thursday to finalize steps for rectification within a year. For a prime minister seeking growth, India may be the spark to reignite Britain's global trade ambitions. While trade built bridges, some borders remain battlefields. 11 Pakistani troops, including 2 officers, were killed on Wednesday when Islamist militants ambushed a military convoy in Qutb district near the Afghan border, officials said. The Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan claimed responsibility after roadside bomb and gunfire hit the convoy. The army said it killed 19 militants in retaliation. The attack underscores a surge in cross-border militancy and Islamabad's growing frustration with Kabul's inaction. Pakistan's frontier burns again, where peace remains a promise written in dust. You're watching the Global News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. Echoes of conflict carry to the Middle East, where fragile hope flickers in Gaza. Hamas said it is ready to reach a Gaza ceasefire deal based on Donald Trump's proposal, but insists on full Israeli withdrawal and guarantees the war will not resume. U.S. envoys joined Qatar and Egyptian mediators in renewed talks, which Trump said could bring peace in the Middle East. as 67,000 Gazans lie dead and Israel mourns 1,200 victims of Hamas's 2023 assault. Hopes for peace clash with hardened demands on both sides. In a region defined by ruins and resolve, every handshake still trembles under the weight of history. Nature's fury now storms the stage. Authorities closed schools ahead of massive storm in Romania. Romania's government on Tuesday ordered the closure of hundreds of schools across Bucharest and 5 southern cities as red alert warnings forecast up to 140 liters of rain per square meter overnight. Emergency teams have deployed to low-lying areas to distribute sandbags and reinforce riverbanks amid fears of severe flooding. Authorities have urged residents to stay home and avoid travel, while the Environment Ministry warned that the coming days could bring extreme weather conditions unseen in years. The alert follows a summer of deadly floods across Eastern Europe that claimed several lives in Bulgaria and northeastern Romania. As Europe downs in storms, Romania braces once more for nature's next hard lesson. One of music's brightest lights now needs her fans' strength. Frida Parton has called on fans worldwide to pray for her sister Dolly Parton after the 79-year-old legend postponed her Las Vegas residency, citing ongoing health issues. The 6th December shows were moved to September 2026, with Dolly promising to address fans soon. The country star, still mourning her husband Carl Dean's death, is reportedly recovering from a kidney-related ailment. Even legends need grace. Dolly's strength now rests in the harmony of her fans' prayers. Finally, in the ring of resilience, sports notorious fighter faces a timeout. UFC star Conor McGregor has accepted an 18-month suspension after missing 3 anti-doping tests in 2024. The Combat Sport Anti-Doping Agency said on Tuesday the ban reduced from the standard 24-month due to his cooperation runs until March 20, 2026. McGregor, sidelined since a 2021 leg injury, has expressed hope for returning on a proposed White House fight card next year. For the fighter, who built his legend on timing, the toughest opponent now is the clock itself. From politics to performance, trade to turmoil, the tough line tonight is resilience. Whether it's nations chasing compromise or icons finding courage, the world keeps fighting for balance in the chaos. For Top Accolade News, I'm Ojarumi Okocha. Do have a wonderful day and keep watching the Global News Update on Top Accolade News.